What this means is that throughout that time, you are developing your values, your beliefs, your perspectives, your map of the world inside and out. From the time you're born until around 7 years old, we are being completely programmed from nothing. When we are born, we are an empty, you could say, computer. What this means is that throughout that time, you are developing your values, your beliefs, your perspectives, your map of the world inside and out, your beliefs around yourself, your beliefs about relationships. Everything is being programmed within that period of time. And this is why it is so important for us to do the work to go back into our childhood and take a deeper look at what were the things that we experienced throughout that time. People live very, very, very different lives, and each one of us experiences completely different things. Some of us grow up in very loving and warm homes. Some of us grow up in more difficult, hostile environments. The type of relationships that you have with the people around you and what you see when you are growing up and developing will change you and craft you into the person that you're going to be. There is one small struggle in this situation, and this is what holds most of us back from truly living our best lives and truly being happy, is that we have developed other people's values, beliefs, and expectations and perspectives, like I mentioned already. This means that because there is society pressurizing us, the world pressurizing us to be a certain way and to live the way we were taught, we struggle to find out who we really are as people. And so we are just living on autopilot. So it is a really, really important thing for us to sit down with ourselves and really take a look at what were the things that we experienced when we were younger, so that we can really have an idea of how it is affecting our present. I want to touch a little bit more on beliefs, because this is a very important one, along with values. Beliefs and values are very, very important. The smallest of event that you experience when you're in that period of your life developing, it happens even after, it happens throughout your entire life, but these are the main 7 years, right? So anything that you create in those 7 years, the smallest of events, someone telling you you're not good enough, someone telling you that you're stupid over and over again in school, people bullying you, your parents saying mean things to you, your siblings saying mean things to you, a situation in which you were embarrassed for a second. All of these things create beliefs about ourselves and about the world and the people around us. Our beliefs drive how we show up in life and how we show up for ourselves and how we show up for our relationships. It affects things like our career, our health, our happiness. Our beliefs are such a core aspect of who we are as people. And so as simple as I am not good enough could then turn into, well, I couldn't do this thing because I'm not good enough. So basically we will create situations in our lives, or we experience situations in our lives that we will then try and go back to, proving to ourselves, yes, this is showing me again that I am not good enough. Right? So our mind will continue to try and prove to us over and over again that yes, indeed, we are not good enough, or yes, indeed, we are stupid, or we do not deserve that kind of love, or true love doesn't exist. Right? So there are so many beliefs that are driving who we are that it is really important to understand what those things are, along with our values, because sometimes the values that we feel are our own are not really our own and do not come from our true essence of being. So I encourage you to take a piece of paper and a pen and sit down and write all the beliefs that you can think of that are not positive for you. Beliefs that you think could be affecting the way that you show up, as well as your values. Write down your values and take a look at, are these truly my values? Do I really care about these values, or do I just think that I need to care about these values? You can do this with your perspectives. You can do this with all the things that I have mentioned in the beginning of this video if you feel like you would. And this is going to give you a lot more a much deeper understanding of who you are as a person and why you act the way that you do and why you believe that things need to be the way that they are. So if you're interested in finding out how you and I can work together to heal or create more powerful relationships than ever with yourself and others, please drop a comment below, or you can directly message me on Instagram or my Facebook page, and I will get back to you as soon as possible personally.